Okay, welcome. Hello. Hope you're all doing good today. So yesterday at the end of the stream, I totally said I was going to send my squadron on the mission, like off stream. Yeah, I forgot. So we're gonna do that now. And I hope that I meet the requirements for the one mission. I believe it was this one. I do. Okay, nice. That's so crazy that my tactical ability is 20 right now. Yeah, it's kind of wild. I guess maybe because I have like, maybe because I have two, I don't know. You'd think by now I would understand how the squadron works and like training and attributes and all of this stuff, but I don't know. Like I just send them on missions and then like hope that things work out. This honestly feels like a gambling minigame to me. Like I just kind of, I press some buttons and then if it tells me I'm good to go, then I'll just send them on a mission and hope for the best. But yeah, we'll go do this one and then check in. No, we can't. Okay. Oh, we need more serpent seals. There's always something. I kind of want to start off today with a dungeon. Because I haven't done like a dungeon in a while, so let's. Oh wow, lots of healer needs. Nice. Okay. Sure. Join that. There's another demon brick. Oh my god, there's so many of them. That's like the third one I've seen in 2 days. I don't know if that is that a lot. Is that like reason to be alarmed for seeing the same pet multiple times? Okay, I'll just kind of stack those. Okay, should be good for a while. Okay, hell, now I'm ready. It's kind of crazy that I need to like pay. Well, I guess maybe that makes sense. Like I'm funding their expedition or like their mission, which is just I have to like pay to send my squadron on like a mission. Okay, while we wait for the dungeon, let's go and do some other gambling. Wait, why is the average wait time 14 minutes? Oh, a level 50, 60, 70, and 80. Wait, why is it 14 minutes? What the heck? 17 minutes. Oh my god. I still want to know what this thing is. This is like the second time I've seen this like event, and I want to figure out how to participate. I don't really know. Wait, can I just go in and join? I wonder if this will block me out of my dungeon queue. Am I doing it? Gate client. Alright. I don't think I know what's going on. No, I don't think I'm participating. Okay, let's just get out of here. Someday I'll understand what this is. Someday I'll understand. Because it looks to be some sort of like you're not fighting this dude, like you're dodging his attacks, and it's very interesting. Like a little mini game. Yeah, like I've seen people do it before. And it's like it's almost like a boss battle, except they're like just dodging like attacks, and it seems very interesting. I'm just not sure how to participate or like how to start that. Also, welcome. I hope you're having a good day today. Hello. It's good to see you again. Okay, yes. Yeah, hello. Okay. Ah, okay, so it's like a gates event. Got it. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I would love to participate at some point. I guess I just need to, like, you know, be there when it happens. Wow, 36. I am not doing good at this today. Although I'm not really putting much thought into it. I don't know. Sure, why not? Okay, that's always fun. Let's see here. Any other things I need to, like, take care of? I guess nothing here. I really wonder... Okay, I'm gonna go over, like, the Mahjong tables. Because I wonder if joining, like, Mahjong will block your, like, duty finder. I don't think it does, right? Like, if I play games. Let's go see. Is that really cool, like, a way to just, like, kill time while I'm waiting for a, you know, queue? I did, yes. I got the tickets, yeah. Yeah, I started playing that every week. So I've been pretty consistent about that. I think the closest I've gotten is just, like, the 1 number thing. I don't... Maybe I've gotten, like, 2. I can't quite remember. I don't think I've won that much money for. Okay, so my queue is still, like, ticking. So I wonder... Yeah, I think it should be okay then. Oh boy, what do I have here? I have a partial, like a double. 3, 4, 5. I got 2 5s. 1, 2, 6, 7. South and east wind. Okay, we can get rid of these. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, so I can play Mahjong while I wait for my dungeon queue. Perfect. Second Temple Card. This is a Realm Reborn one, right? I believe. I don't really remember this dungeon at all. So we'll see how it goes. I do love playing a Lalafell, and like, I don't want to change from playing a Lalafell, but I do get envy of like other characters. Like other just full-size characters and their outfits. I do kind of get a little envious of how cool they look. I feel like, I don't know. But I do love playing Lalafell. Like, I don't want to change, of course. I have no desire to change. It's just... a little bit of jealousy. Yeah, what is this? What was this dungeon? Adventurers fear not danger. Scholars care not comfort. Miners not tempt from stones. Oh, this is like a Mahjanian son's middle concern. August tumbles in order for traps, but the dead of Karn left many snares. What was it? Okay, interesting. I feel like I vaguely remember, like, the story behind this dungeon. Didn't we need to, like, go find somebody's, like, family member? I like, vaguely remember something like that. I could be totally off, though. I feel like there's a lot of dungeons in this game that I did, like, once, and then I've never returned to. And I just, like, totally forgot, you know, what they were. I mean, there were so many Realm Reborn dungeons. It's hard to keep track of all of them. Is that like Sprout with like a flower symbol? Oops, I don't know. I'm zooming into his head. Does that mean that they like are a returning player versus like a new player like me? Okay, it's a returning player. Got it. Cool. It's kind of cool that they like. I don't know. Like I feel like any other MMO that had a system that like highlighted new and returning players would be very toxic, but I don't know. I think it's kind of interesting that like Final Fantasy does that, where it's like, hey, this player's like they're either brand new or they're kind of like returning after a long time and may not know how to play again. So it's interesting that this game does that, and like it's kind of like a positive thing. It's very cool to see. Also, I wonder when my Sprout symbol's gonna like go away, because it definitely doesn't go off of like, you know, job level. They get some sort of buff? Oh, interesting. But yeah, I wonder when my Sprout symbol's gonna go away. Is it off of like, I wonder if it's off of like MSQ. Like I'm a Sprout until like the most current expansions. Like once I get to Dawn Trail, then my Sprout symbol will go away. Oh, it's based on achievement points? Oh, that'd be interesting. You never lost your Sprout symbol. Oh. I feel like it'd make more sense if it was, like, you know, MSQ related. Especially because I feel like the biggest thing for Sprouts is, like, dungeons. Because if it's your first time doing a dungeon, then you want your team to... Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, perfect. Meepus has an answer. You need to complete the final... Oh, okay, so you need to pass, like, Endwalker. And then... So pretty much, like, get to the current expansion. That sounds like. And then have at least 300 hours. I mean, how would you not have at least 300 hours at that point? I guess if you, like, rushed content and triple the cutscenes and dialogue, maybe, but... Oh, I feel like I like, even now I have over 300 hours. I'm still in Stormblood. I gotta check how many hours I have, actually. I think it's, like, maybe actually close to 200? You do playtime? We'll do it after this fight. I probably shouldn't be distracted. I probably should focus on the fight. Oh, I like how as the fight progresses, like, he starts to lose body parts. Okay, let's see. Slash playtime. I have 12 days, 10 hours, and 27 minutes. So how many is that in total hours? I just check what is this. It's okay, 312 hours. Yeah, I'm like over 300 hours. A little bit over 300 hours. Man, it feels like I've been playing this game longer than 300 hours. That's interesting. Yeah, I feel like I put a lot more time and effort into the game than just 200. But I guess, like, I play very frequently, but when I do play, it's only in, you know, like 2-hour chunks or like 2 to 3 hour chunks. It's not like I'm consistently playing, you know, all day. And I only play on stream too. They have like interesting enemy designs. Oh, sorry, tank. I was not paying attention. That dude was, oh yeah, that was my bad. I think we're almost, I kind of just like spaced out there for a second. Alright, let's get back up. Let's just move past that. That was a little bit of my mistake. It happens. It's hard, like, oh man, it really is hard kind of swapping your brain back and forth between having, you know, like a Flatus Solus and a Size and like all these other spells back to just having to spam Cure 2 to like save somebody. Oh, dude. Oh, the poor Lalafell. $616 hours of playtime. That's pretty crazy. I mean, imagine I'll probably get that at that point easily. I wonder like how many hours in total, like on average, it takes to get to like Dawn Trail, like the current content. Because I imagine, let's see, so I'm like halfway through the second expansion with 300 hours. I guess if we include like Realm Reborn, it's about like 100 hours per like expansion, I'd say, give or take. I know, oh my god, I complain about this all the time, yeah. It was really hard when I was like learning the game because, you know, like my player level was like 70 and I was doing a Realm Reborn content and I have like all these crazy spells and I just can't use them, and yeah, it's like a blessing and a curse. More so definitely a blessing just because it's nice to kind of like power level, and you know, it's definitely helped a lot kind of solo some content that I need to being like higher leveled, but yeah, it's very frustrating having like so many different spells that I just am really not going to use anytime soon, like during dungeons. It's a very silly fight. There's a bunch of like squeaky sounds. Yeah, got 13 Sastashin. Yeah, tanking's one thing that never has really been very appealing to me. Um, I think maybe I've tried it like, you know, back during WoW, but yeah, I could never really, like, it never really seemed appealing to me. I'd be definitely down to try it just to kind of experience it, because I think it's a good like learning opportunity to see like how tanks, you know, operate in this game, but I don't know, I like healing. It just feels, I don't know, it's a lot more enjoyable. But then again, like, healing is kind of intimidating in its own way, so it's kind of like pick your poison. Yeah, no, I mean, it definitely is. Like, when I first heal in like those lower dungeons, and you know, you have like 2 spells, and you're just like spamming Cure 2, like hoping people stay alive. Yeah, it's hard to get into, and then I feel like as you kind of get to more like higher level content, you know, you get more tools and healing becomes easier, but I mean, like, look, I just, you know, I killed somebody earlier, so there's still moments where you slip up and just, you know, you make one mistake and you can kind of directly see the consequences. Yeah, so that's why I, like, to me, tanking is intimidating, is exactly how you said it, where I feel like tanking is the leader of the group. Like, you are setting the pace, so if you're, like, you know, going too fast or you're going too slow, like, you can pretty much, you know, either like bring the party to their doom or like annoy them, or yeah, it's lots of challenges in its own right. And I feel like you need to understand fights more as a tank, like mechanically, and kind of where to place the boss and where should you be, and yeah, it feels like a lot more of a technical like leadership role than, you know, than like DPS or healing. But I like healing because it feels very like reactionary, where I'm kind of like, the gameplay is very varied. Like, I'm not just following a set rotation. I'm kind of reacting to what's happening in the fight, and I just kind of enjoy that pacing more than like DPS, for example, where I feel like DPS is just following, you know, a set rotation and then like dodging attacks. That's kind of like. That being said, I haven't played DPS yet, so I can't really judge it too harshly. Then again, I feel like, you know, I mean, as a healer, I'm, you know, doing DPS a lot of the time too, so I feel like healer definitely feels more of like a hybrid role as opposed to just flat out healing, because when I'm not healing, I'm doing, you know, damage. Granted, it's like only, you know, 1 or 2 spells, but sometimes. Why are you taking so much damage, dude? What's happening? Oh, they have aggro. That's fine. Oh, interesting. Scholar is the... Doesn't Scholar get like a fairy to heal, like to help them heal? I have to kind of like remember. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it seems really interesting. I need to kind of like read about them and understand like what style of healing they are. People calling, okay, so it's like a shield-based healer. Okay. That's kind of what I heard, or one of the shield healers. Yeah, that's kind of what I heard Sage is like as well. I don't know if it's directly like a shield healer, but more like mitigating damage as opposed to healing health, if that kind of sounds familiar. Severing an ancient curse. Oh, stack of 4 was medication. Why am I'm just not in the right place right now? There's a lot going on. I gotta be careful. I'm at 3 stacks already. I'm also being attacked. Okay, so there's one in the corner, there's one right there. Where's like the safe place to stand? Right. Okay. I am really struggling this fight. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time. It's not great. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna welcome to me. I'm just watching that tank's health. Oh, I'm sorry. I could bring him back if I just get it. Sorry guys, really struggling this time. I don't know why. Don't know if we can do this, just the 2 of us. Okay, I keep on getting hit by that attack. That's just not, it's like, I don't know why I have aggro right now. Oh, so I think now the tank is, okay. Oh, so the tank's mummy now, okay. Yeah, I just need a complete restart on that. That was a struggle. Okay, I got it this time. Not a problem. I don't know if like that's a part of the fight where the boss would start attacking like the other members of the party, but oh no, our tank turned into a mummy, that's why. Okay. Oh, so and then if I get touched by the tank who's a mummy, I get a stack. Okay. I think we got it this time though. I think we're fine. Yeah, I just gotta be more aware of like what's going on. I think I get like tunnel vision really easily in this game. Oh, so even like standing on that one, it rises like at a stack. But yeah, I get like really bad tunnel vision in this game sometimes. So I guess like kind of be careful staying in the corners where the like kind of sarcophaguses do spawn. Or sarcophagi? Oof, that was a rough fight. Oh, I'm glad that's done. Yeah, that was tough. Alright, let's get on out of here. Okay, good dungeon. Let's go do main story quest now. So I believe we're going back to Gerbania. And the fringes. That's right, so we were talking to the Allied Society of the Ananta, I think they're called? Like the snake ladies. There's also a ether quest I wanted to do as well, so we'll grab that real quick. Oh, sorry. I was distracted by the grumbling in my stomach. Thanks to the Guardians, we've been having trouble maintaining our food stores. Custom dictates that any game brought back to the village must be distributed evenly amongst everyone, but there hasn't been much to go around lately. Without fear of harassment from the Guardians, we can finally begin hunting again, but there's too much to do if we're going to replenish our supplies. Any chance you'd be willing to help? If you could bring back, say, 3 Teleoceresis, it would be a great help. You'll find them to the north of here, but don't kill them. We'll need their meat to be as fresh as possible when it's put away. When you've worn them down enough, you can stuff them into these bags without much of a fight. Now, I know what you're thinking, but trust me, they'll fit. Stay safe out there. Okay, so wait. I'm not killing them. I'm just damaging them up to, like, put them into a bag? Like a Pokemon? Okay, this will be interesting. Use burlap sacks on weakened... Teleoceresis. Oh, it's these things? Okay, what? That's not gonna fit in a burlap sack. I'm sorry. I guess I need to suspend my disbelief. Okay, so just like Pokemon, we'll weaken it. Oh no, that's killing it. Okay. Yeah, that's how I play Pokemon sometimes. I try to lower the health and I end up killing them. Let's try that again. I need like a status effect. Can I cast like sleep? Oh my god, I can cast sleep. Okay, now they'll fit in the Pokeball better. There we go. Nice. That's the first time I've ever casted Repose. I don't think I've ever used this spell before. I'm too strong for my own good? I know. I'm also like 30 levels above these. I don't know my own strength. Oh, that was close. I had like 1% health left. I am so close to 99, I know. Yeah, I didn't realize I'm like a sliver away. Yes, 79,000 XP away. Wait, was there only 3 that have not spawned? I know there's more up here. Nice. All right. That's done. I don't think I have the spells right. Oh no, I get the enhanced temperance, but yeah, I have all the spells unlocked already. Well, no, I don't actually. I need divine caress. See, it's like it's so crazy getting spells, but I can't. Like we were talking about earlier, I can't use these in dungeons for another like 300 hours. This is very silly. Create a barrier on yourself and all party members near you that absorbs damage equivalent to a heal of 4 in potency. Grants divine aura. Nice, I have like a lot of kind of barrier spells. There's divine benison. This aquavit reduces damage. This reduces damage as well. This reduces damage. Okay, so a lot more like reducing damage spells actually. And then like 2 shield spells. Interesting. And this is a... Oh wait, it's a... Wait. It's a 1-second recast. Oh, so this can only be executed while Divine Grace is active. Oh, got it. Okay. I had watched some like videos, people talking about like how they kind of organized their like hotbars, and one person mentioned doing like 1 through 4, Q, E, R, T, and then I have 3 buttons on my mouse. So I like having heals on my mouse just because it feels very comfortable to like cast like cure on like my mouse buttons. And then I try to keep all of my like buttons from my left hand like in one place. So I don't need to like move my arm very far to do like, you know, 5 through 9, for example. And then to kind of like fit more spells, I'll do shift all the spells and then control all the spells. So like to do sprint would be control 1. Presence of mind is shift 1, and then Dia is 1. And then I just kind of like organize them by things that are like similar, if that makes sense. Like all of my combat spells are like 1 through 4. I have kind of like spells that I cast very often as like Q, E, R, T. Kind of like combat like enhancements, I guess you could maybe call it. Is like presence of mind, that's all on like shift 1. Lucid dreaming 2. Surecast, that's like shift 3. And then kind of like, so I guess like the spells I'm using least often, I have on like kind of harder things to press. So like shift Q through T is kind of all my shield spells, and then like Q is spells that are on like really long cooldowns. So like Liturgy of the Bell and all that. And then yeah, pretty much my mouse button is just all like healing. So Cure, Medica, Afflatus Solus, yeah, just like all healing spells. Cure, Benediction. Yeah, so I don't know, like it works for me. I'm not sure if it's like the most optimal way, like the best way to do things. I've kind of heard like a lot of alternative ways to do things. I think kind of having to do like shift and yeah, so everything down here, like the M5 through M3, these are all mouse buttons. So I have 2 extra buttons on my mouse and then middle scroll wheel. So like Medica's on scroll wheel, and then these are on like 2 mouse buttons. So I like this. I think it works for me, but it can be a little cumbersome and confusing at times, like having to do shift before I press a button and then control. It's kind of like extra movement, and kind of like one concern is I have 3 different spells assigned to like one button. So it could be like a little confusing to differentiate between like, oh, Q is Swift Cast, but it's also Divine Benison and also Liturgy of the Bell, depending upon if I have like Shift and Control down. So I don't know, like it's kind of confusing, but it also just like works for me, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's kind of how I have things. Oh, and then I have like Thin Air and Raise just on mouse clicks. Because I find it like faster to cast like these spells on mouse click as opposed to like binding them to some button. And like I don't use Raise very often. Well, hopefully I don't mess up and use it very often, but I don't use it very often, so I kind of just have like a mouse button. Same with Thin Air. Like I usually only cast Thin Air when I'm casting Raise. So it's kind of nice to do like, okay, Q Swift Cast, and then I just click on Thin Air and then Raise, and just like right next to each other. So I think it's kind of like in one place, just easy to click. Yeah. You're back. Do those bags contain what I think they do? They do. They contain giant dinosaurs. Wow, you really did it. Not that I didn't think you could, mind you. It's just been so long since anyone here's had the guts to contend with those beasts. You can be sure we'll make good use of them. Their meat for rations is a given, but their horns and bones will make good tools, and their hides can make belt and boots. Do you know the Teleoceras isn't even native to these lands? The Gallians used them for carrying freights, but the Sods couldn't keep them under control. A few of them escaped into the wilds, started breeding, and here we are. I guess you could say it's a blessing in disguise. If they hadn't brought Teleoceresis here, we'd have one less source of meats and materials for fashioning our tools. Nice. That's neat. Okay, I noticed one other side quest over here that I'll go grab. Although this might be the like Ally Society quest, maybe? Like start that. Or it could be like an Ether Current quest in relation. What is my current Ether Current? What is my current Ether Currents? Okay, looks like I need 2 more quests and then 1 more like location. Hey Crazy Mage, how's it going? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good day today. Welcome, welcome. Okay, it is in fact an Ether Current. Nice. You were up late now. Wait. Wait, I don't know what time zone you're in, but it's 6 p.m. for me, so man, if you just woke up now, then yeah, you certainly stayed up late. That's kind of crazy. Well, I hope you had some good rest though. And I hope you were staying up for like a fun reason and not like, you know, work or something like not so good. Adventure. I would ask a favor of you. In recent days, strange men have been stealing prey from our hunting grounds. Was it me? Was it me stealing from your hunting grounds? Because I did in fact just kill some stuff. They appear to be Alamegans. Do not recognize us as allies. Oh yeah, from the nursing shifts. Yeah, that'll certainly do it. That'll certainly do it. I feel like we've talked about nursing before, Crazy Mage. Aren't you like a psych nurse? Or that maybe was that somebody else? I'm sorry, I'm not good at like remembering names, but I feel like okay, perfect. Yes, then I remember that conversation. That's right. Yeah, I remember you talking like the crazy shifts you work as a nurse. That's totally right. We'll get it. Well, I hope everything went well. I feel like it wasn't too, you know, just too bad. But yeah, I can imagine how that like would definitely mess up your sleep schedule. And hopefully you got some time off and you can kind of relax for a little bit. They refuse to listen when they explain we are trespassing. If they were to see another strider in our company, they may not be so quick to fight and flee. They were last spotted to the east of here. Please go and speak with them before anyone comes to harm. You just started stretch of days off? Nice. So wait, so, what is your, like, kind of schedule like? Because I remember last time we talked, it sounds like you worked, like a lot of days in a row. So I'm kind of curious to know, like what your, like, weekly schedule is, and, like, how many hours you work a day, or do you consistently work, like, nights, or is it a mix of both? I'm curious to know. Obviously, if you know, you're okay sharing. Don't want to talk about it. It's totally fine. I understand people might not want to talk about their job. Okay, so you work full time. It's like 40 hours a week. Typically, you work 3 on, 2 off, 3 on, 2 off. 7 straight. Wow, okay, that's kind of crazy. 3 on, 2 off. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, because I know, like, from what I've heard, and I assume it's, like, different for every, like, nursing position and like, role, but I've heard, you know, like, 3 12s is, like, pretty common. Like, you work 3 12s and then the rest of the time off, but it also seems like schedules are just kind of, like, all over the place from what it sounds like. If people kind of, like, work, you know, more than that or less than that, it seems like pretty random. Okay, so you work days and evenings, so split between 7 and 3, and then 3 and 12. Nice. Okay, so yeah, you're doing 8 hours a day. That makes sense when you mentioned, like, 40. But then some of those work 12. Gotcha. Okay, so, like, your week isn't really, like, a standard, like you're not working the same days every week, it sounds like. You know, your week's not a standard, like, you know, Monday through Sunday. You're kind of working a more, like, rotation. Yeah. I mean, do you like that? That seems kind of, like, a little chaotic, just not having, like, consistency. You work a pattern of shifts every 6 weeks. Yeah, do you like that? It sounds kind of, I don't know, like, I like consistency, so I like knowing. But I guess if you're kind of familiar with it, or it's, like, the same pattern, then you can kind of get used to it, but it does sound like a little chaotic at times. Please wait. If you would listen just a moment. It's okay, it's predictable enough. Okay, gotcha. Ah, keep that thing away from me. Well, these guys aren't so bad. I fear they won't listen to anything I have to say. Would you go after him and explain his people are trespassing? I must tend to my wounds. Yeah, I could imagine. Or, like, being called in on a day off. Yeah, that doesn't sound too great. Yeah, being managed to save, yeah. That's never fun. Boom. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, you kind of, yeah, you don't really have much of a choice, right? I think I mentioned that I was doing prereqs for nursing school right now. That's kind of like my tentative plan. So I'm about like a year into, like, prereqs. That's why I'm kind of asking so many questions, because that might, you know, be my future at some point. So it's always fun to, like, learn from, like, actual nurses. You were trying to help that thing, weren't you? What do you want? They only wanted us to leave their hunting grounds? So they're not savages. Or it's not savage monsters looking to feast on our innards? I see. Sorry about that. Well, not every day you see something like that where I come from. Me and my friends are from a small village in the peaks, you see, and with the Garleans blocking all ways in and out of the place, we've never traveled far. Now that they're mostly gone, we thought we'd have a look about, maybe scavenge for a bit of food. We didn't mean to no harm, honest, it's just all the same to you. We'll even go look for food somewhere far away from here. I feel bad for them. Well, your program has a pre-nursing year. Oh, interesting. Wait, okay. A pre-nursing year, and based on your GPA, you can be accepted into the actual program that's known as 3 years. Okay. Huh, I wonder if that's like different or similar to kind of like what I have, because I'm just going to community college right now and just doing like, you know, prereq classes. And then once I finish like a set list of prereqs, then I can go and apply to like 2-year nursing programs. Like that most, you know, colleges in the area like offer. So it's like, it's going to be pretty much like 2 years of doing like prereq classes. Yeah, I think it's like an associate's. Yeah. Okay, so isn't like the degree, like the 4-year degree, like a BSN, right? And the like 2-year program's just like an associate's in like whatever, like technical science. Okay, got it. So what you're talking about is like the, yeah, the pre-nursing year, and then 3 years is like the BSN. Right. Yeah, it gets like a little confusing with like, isn't it like it's ADN? I'm in Washington. I know it's very competitive. There's a lot of like nursing people like in all my classes that are trying to get into it. So I think like the prereqs aren't very challenging. It's just like a lot of biology and like anatomy, a couple of psychology classes. The prereqs aren't like super like strenuous compared to like, you know, PA school or like actual like med school. I just think it's very competitive though, because there's like a lot of limited seats. So it's kind of more, that's the challenge. But I'm not really sure like, you know, California requirements. You are returned. Were they willing to listen? Men from the peaks? Interesting. We were concerned the M-Tribe may have coerced them to stealing from our land. My sisters will be relieved to hear this. If these people are desperate enough to venture here for food, perhaps we can help them. A deal of some kind. We share of our food stores in exchange for materials from our gem crafting. Yes, that'd be a fair trade. Okay, so you're in Canada. Interesting. Yes, yes, seat availability. Yeah, like the thing that I've always been told is like the problem is, you know, like nursing teachers and kind of forcing small classes and limited seat availability. But there's so many, like pretty much every college. I live around Seattle for reference, and pretty much every college like in and around Seattle has a nursing program. I mean, there's like a dozen, it seems like. It's like a pretty common thing. But each one kind of has like the same standard set of requirements, and then some will have like, you know, requires more classes. But yeah, it's not like too different. Okay, so you're from Ohio, got it. Yeah, I just went right on Reddit, yeah. I mean, I just made like a giant, like I have like a giant Excel spreadsheet of like all of the like nursing schools in my area, and like all of the kind of requirements and like prereqs, and I made like a list of all of like the standard prereqs, and like here's some of the things that certain schools need but certain schools don't, and just kind of like organize everything. So I think like that's the biggest kind of like advice that I would give, is just like go to the school web pages and like look at their nursing, you know, like web pages, and just kind of see the requirements. That's kind of what I did. But also a lot of the nursing programs in the area that I'm at require like a CNA license. So I'm going to do that over the summer and try to get that taken care of. Okay, so if I remember correctly, in the story, we were talking about like a primal that's being summoned or has been summoned. I wasn't so sure. I think it's already been summoned. Yeah, CNA is like really easy to get into. I think like in the college that I go that I got into, the CNA program is like you need like to do a like an English class or like a math class, not like pretty much the only requirement. Like the bar is pretty low to get into. High enough math and biology. Math wasn't like a big thing for my requirements. Like I just need to do like a statistics class, which I did. It's more so biology. I think like microbiology is like the highest I need to go, and then like 2 anatomy, like A&P classes. I'm not sure why Alize is so eager to face this primal all of a sudden, but you won't hear me complain. We were too late for him in Limsa, but this time. I remind of the tragedy we bore witness to beneath Ogamoro when poor Gabu, that's right, cried out in despair and rage, and Titan came forth in answer. Oh, I forgot about Gabu, that's right. You are ready? You look ready. Dejanon Khat. There you'll find Kalyana's crystals and Sri Lakshmi. Follow me. It's a lot of words I don't know how to pronounce. Okay, I think we need to go. They walked off in that direction, but I think I need to go this way. This looks right. It's kind of cool, like all these like ravines in this kind of canyon area. Oh, also I hit level 99. I didn't even realize. Wait, when did I do that? Oh, it must have been like after I finished one of the quests. Yeah, I'm currently 99. But we're 1 level away from level cap. Crazy. I didn't get anything right. It was just level 100's next thing. I forgot there's like a button for everything, like a little icon. We should follow their lead and let them do any fighting for now. You'll need your strength when the time comes. Oh yeah, when I turn into the dinosaurs? Yeah, probably the unexpected guest quest. Or maybe the quest after that looks like. I expected more resistance. Let us pray our luck holds. No, I have not started any other classes. No, so the plan is once I finish Stormblood and get to Endwalker, right? I'm going to start Sage. That's the next plan. Was it? Oh, man, I always get Endwalker and Shadowbringers. Endwalker's the next expansion, right? No, Shadowbringers. Shadowbringers. I don't know why I always mix up those two. Like every single time I always mix them up. But yeah, the plan is once I hit Shadowbringers, I will unlock Sage and start leveling that up. Yeah. Yeah, man, I like for some reason I always mix up those two expansions. I don't know why. Yeah, so I might get some like unuseful XP during Stormblood, but I know there's still a lot of Stormblood left. But the problem is like I don't want to start Sage until like I'm in that expansion and like I'm in that content. And like, I don't want to start another class like on top of this. So yeah, I know it's not like optimal. Wait, Sage was from Endwalker. I thought Sage is level 70. I thought Sage is from Shadowbringers. Am I wrong? I could have sworn it was. Oh my god, it is Endwalker. It is Endwalker. You're totally right. Oh my god, I totally got them all mixed up. I've been like saying... I've been talking about Sage so much. You're totally right, it's... See, okay, here's the problem. Is Sage starts at level 70. So I assumed that because... Doesn't Shadowbringer start at 70? And Endwalker starts at 80? So I assumed that Sage was like a level 8, like a level 70 class. Okay. Then maybe we change plans? Maybe I check out like a different healing class instead? Maybe I go to like Scholar or like Astrologian? Because I really want to do Sage, but like I want to save that until the expansion. Maybe I pick another healing class instead. Because I feel like, I don't know, I mean, Scholar and Astrologian seem fun. I could always try those. Man, I don't know why I totally thought that Sage was Shadowbringers. Okay, so Scholar is base game, that's right. And then... Astrologian is Heaven's Ward. Yeah, so you can still start Sage. So I can still go and grab the yeah, so I'm 100% sure it's there because I've grabbed the quest in the past just to, like, test it. I know you can start Sage, but like, is there going to be spoilers if I start Sage early? Do you think? Like, if I start Sage in like early, do you think it would cause problems? Because I couldn't do any of the like Sage quests though, right? Because they would involve content that's in a future expansion. Because I imagine the Sage quests will probably involve like zones in Endwalker. So I'm just kind of worried that like if I start quests that are farther than I'm currently at, then it'll kind of spoil things for myself. But again, like, I'm not totally sure. You don't think so? Because, like, I'd be down to just go straight into Sage. Like, ideally, I want to start it in the expansion that kind of, like, comes from, if that makes sense. It's like, I'd be open to maybe grabbing Scholar or Astrologian until Endwalker. And just finish Stormblood with another healing class. And then, like, play through all of Shadowbringers with another healing class. And then, once I get Endwalker, play Sage. But I'm not really sure. If maybe there isn't a risk for going straight into Sage, then maybe we can think about trying it. Janan Kot. The path leads to an entrance above. Within is an aetheryte. You must use it to enter. Understood. With me, everyone. Oh wow, we're going, like I say, all the way in there. Whoops. Oh man, I feel so bad that I was like mixing up Endwalker and Shadowbringers in when you get Sage. Hang on, I've been like so excited about that. Like, oh, I'm gonna get into Shadowbringers next expansion and start Sage, and like, oh wait, that's not right. Oh, there's last ether currents. Nice, we just need one more quest and we'll get flying for this area. I haven't seen the other quest, right? No. Like down here somewhere, maybe. Oops. I'm assuming we're gonna need to fight this primal. Like, I don't see a scenario where we're gonna, like, talk to them and end this peacefully. I feel like it'll just be with, you know, Ramu, where there's gonna be some sort of, like, fight that happens. She's very pretty. Oh my god. It doesn't seem like there's any spoilers for Sage story. Okay. Then, seems pretty disconnected. Okay, then maybe I can kind of, like, get over my fear and maybe we'll just, like, hop straight into Sage.
Why does my Anamika slumber still?
If that's the case.
Look thee on her face, supplicant. Thy prayer hath been answered.
Oh, she talks like Leonanta too.
Flesh sundered hath been made whole. Blood spilt runneth through her veins. Breath stolen filleth her breast.
But she hears not her mother.
No, there's definitely no judgment when it comes to playtime. 261 days, that's incredible. I'm actually impressed, like, whenever I hear people's playtimes. There's no judgment. That's crazy. I mean, it's also an MMO. Like, people have crazy playtimes from MMOs. It's also been out for, like, you know, over 10 years. Oh, you started 2001? Wow, you've been busy. You have been busy. Wow. That's crazy.
Now do you see her promises for what they are?
Alisaie, have you gone mad?
Mayhap I have, but I refuse to stand by and watch yet another tragedy unfold.
Who intrudes upon this sacred ground? Imperials, thirsting for blood.
No! We come not to shed blood, but to save you from the false god who would lead you astray. I understand how you feel. I do. You loved her with all your heart, but when the moment came, you still couldn't save her. The anguish, the anger, I know it only too well. But I also know where this path leads. To embrace a primal is to condemn yourself to an endless cycle of despair. You will never know peace.
A worm-eaten heart may find peace and serenity in service, in beauty and grace. This hath ever been
A
my
worm-eaten
promise.
heart may find
Naught
peace and
else.
serenity in service. That is crazy.
You tempt them with visions of things that can never be and leave them bereft and wanting.
Yeah, I don't think this primal is nice.
No illusion, however sweet, can change the fact that your daughter is gone. Remember her as she was. Do not suffer this piteous shade to tarnish her memory.
For every prayer that primal answers, it'll demand payment in kind. Do you have any idea how many more Ananta will die to feed its hunger for crystals?
They would have thee suffer, man spiked, and live in fear. Far better to dwell in my beauteous dream than endure so ugly a reality.
She's wrong! We hate the Empire as much as you, if you just listen!
Poor, misguided children. I would spare you the torments of this cruel and misshapen world. Come, bask in my radiance. Let it fill your hearts and free you from your burdens.
Ooh, oh no. Oh, that's cool.
Abide in misery then, fools. The Ananta are more deserving of my blessing. Leave these lands and my dreamers be. I will not warn you a second.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be leaving anytime soon. I think we got a fight coming up. I'm excited though. This is like a really cool primal. Technically owned the game since 2014. Oh, okay. It bounced off. Gotcha. Okay, so you've been going like back and forth, and now you finally think you're gonna stick with it. Yeah, I'm trying to think like when I first heard of this game, because I feel like I didn't really hear about it until like within the past like couple years when I saw like a streamer that I was watching was like playing it a lot. And then just kind of like within, you know, the past year, like I decided to start playing it myself. But yeah, I'd like, you know, never really like heard much about this game or like known anything about it for like a really long time. Yeah, Jesse Cox was one that that I watched. Yeah. He's played a lot of Final Fantasy XIV. And kind of like when he switched over and started playing a lot of that was when he kind of got me into it. Yeah, I've been watching Jesse since like 2011. It's like my favorite person on the internet. I'm a massive fan of him. So like hearing him talking about it and like how good the story is and how much he's enjoying it was like, okay, I gotta like check this out. So, but yeah, I've been watching him since like 2010, 2011. It's been a long time. Is there really no way we can fight alongside you without being turned into one of his streamers? But I will say the unfortunate thing is now is like I can't watch his streams anymore because he plays like current content and I don't want to get spoiled. So I kind of you know blocked me out from watching most of his streams because I just don't want to get spoiled. It's very unfortunate. I knew things were not going to end well the moment we stepped out of hiding. Oh, really too? Yeah. Yeah, Gigantes is great. Yes, yeah, his yeah, he was making that costume for like one Final Fantasy character and he got scammed. That was so heartbreaking. That really sucked, like him explain that. It was very sad. I know. It was stupid and foolish, but I had to try, Plunko. I had to. I had to try, and I failed. So you have to fight. There's no other way. Ooh, primals cannot be suffered to live. You know this. That's kind of aggressive. No, we'll say like never stop trying, Alize. Never stop trying. We'll be supportive. It means a lot to hear you say that. It does. Doesn't make it any easier to have to ask you to face that thing. But we can do which is within our power. Lise, Alphino, and I will go to seize the crystal stores. This will not happen again. And you, when it is finished, we'll be waiting for you. Emanation, now accessible. Ooh, I'm excited. This will be the second primal fight of Stormblood. I'm excited. Oh, Crazy Mage, is this gonna be a good fight? Should I be looking forward to this? Yeah, of course. Yeah, you're more than welcome to join. For sure. Yeah, anybody, like, anytime if you need help doing dungeons or like you guys want to join and do like trials or raids, you are like more than welcome to just like, you know, ask and join. I'm always happy to like do stuff with people and oh, there you go. Perfect. I'm always happy to like, you know, do content with people and help people out. Oh yeah, what is WT point? Oh, I guess you need sorry, you need okay. Oh, gotcha. Wondrous Tales. That's right. I mean, I haven't touched that in a long time. Yeah, have you gotten to that? Yeah, that's from Heavensward. That's Chloe. Oh yeah, I need to get a new book. I kind of stopped doing that for a while. I also she's gonna call you. I know. I have a love-hate relationship with Chloe. She's not very nice to me. And I've had like not the best luck with the books. I've only ever gotten like one line. But I mean, granted, I haven't really finished very many books. Wait, do I need to go to your server? Crazy Mage? Do I need to go and travel to where you're located? Oh, you're okay, you're in Golem. Okay, gotcha. Perfect. Oh yeah, that's right. I also have like the wind up Chloe doll, right? Yeah, I have, where is that? Yeah, the wind up Chloe and Sloey. Those two. Yeah, Sloey is in like, she's in, oh, I can't think of the name of it. She's in Idleshire too. She's over like here in this corner, the custom deliveries. I think she has like some side quests. I think it's all like job related, like disciple related quests you kind of like interact to her with. But yeah, I'm not like totally familiar with like delivery system and that kind of like side of crafting. But she has like some little quest lines you can kind of talk to her about. You get introduced to that. She's very fun. She's a very fun character. I actually want to go talk to her real quick. She's great. Yeah. Yeah, so what I did is like after I finished like an expansion during the post game, I would go and level up like a job. So yeah, we have botanist, weaver, alchemist, and culinarian. I will say though, like I don't know, like I like botanist. I'm not the biggest fan of like the Disciples of the Hand. I don't know, like kind of doing the like job quests. They're very fun, but also they require like a lot of like materials you need to go and buy or like grind for, and yeah, I just didn't really enjoy it that much. So I might kind of like hold off on like job stuff until I get to like, you know, end content and I need like stuff to do. And I have more like money to kind of invest into it and more like time and motivation. It's kind of like a grind that I just didn't really enjoy, so yeah. Yeah, here's Loey. He's great. Welcome, Plunko. Here to help me do Minfina's work, I take it? Let's see how many smiles he can put on the children's faces today. Oh yeah, she runs like an orphanage. And she has like her little shop to kind of like pay for the orphanage. And I think you deliver items to her that she can then like sell. Was the Grand Company turn-ins? Yeah, I haven't really like done much of those. I always like see them, but never do them. I always did like well, honestly, just doing the like job quests can pretty much like bump you up pretty quickly in levels, and then, excuse me, aside from that, doing the like levy quests are very good as well. I know Ishgardian Restoration, from what I've heard, is really good for leveling up job quests, but I unlocked it, but I've not tried it yet. I'm not really sure how that works, but yeah, I kind of always forget about like these little things. Also, Crazy Mage, when you're ready, we can hop into this this trial whenever you're ready. I'm not sure if you're like waiting on me or something. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm ready to go, yeah. I think you need to queue for it because you're party leader. But yeah, if you're good to go, then let's do it. Oh, I'm ready. Yeah, cool. Less than 5 minutes. I always love like how, like, you can just tell it's a Dragoon. They have like a very distinct look to them with their spiky armor and the polearm. It's so crazy to me that this is like, this is the starting gear for the bunnies. Yeah, very fun. What's happening in Limsa? Any silly stuff going on? Some little, oh, one of these, oh, there's like little, like Moogles playing music. That's adorable. Some Lalafels. It's like my favorite thing in this game is just like go to Limsa and like look at, you know, all the outfits, all the fun people just hanging out. It's so entertaining to me for some reason. It's a shame that like Golem is kind of, you know, quiet at times, not very popular, but it's always fun just like looking at outfits, looking at people. But yeah, so there's the Sage quest down here, and yeah, I can totally grab this and start it. And I don't think it requires me to go to any zones I don't have unlocked yet. But yeah, and if you guys are saying that it won't spoil content, then yeah, I'd be worth like just going to that. Yeah, it's all base. Okay. Yeah, I'd be definitely down to like check it out. I'd also be down to like grab maybe either like Skull or Astrologian and play until Endwalker and then swap to Sage. I don't know though, like I've kind of always been talking about Sage, so I might as well just like hop into that, but got a couple options. That's the one, at least out of these three, that seemed most appealing to me, was Sage. Scholar was your main forever? You love it? Oh, interesting. Okay. I might need to like watch like a little video, just kind of like introducing each one, like read a description. I need like a better understanding. I know like Astrologian's like the tarot cards and like giving buffs to your party members. All I know about Scholar is you have the fairy, and then as you guys mentioned earlier, you get the yeah, as Miss Libato was mentioning earlier, you get the it's like a shield healer. You get the fairy. And then from what I've heard, like Sage, like you can heal people through dealing damage, is kind of what I've heard about like Sage. Seems very interesting. Wait, I should use Scholar so then you can remove off my bars. See all my spells, yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely think about it. I mean, I think at some point, like, you know, I'm gonna try like all of the healing classes and just see which ones I like the most, but I just don't want to like overwhelm myself too much as well and like try to take on too much stuff at once. I'm very much like, I like to stick at one thing at a time. Like kind of stick with one thing at a time. We'll figure it out though. What is this little, what is this fella? Wait, come back here. What is this person wearing? Oh my god, it's like a little wolf person. That's fun. Oh, wait, they saw that I was chasing them. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Run away. Run away. That's very silly. What's another one of these like flying cube things? Furry Lalum. Barbesteel is out in Lower Lanasia. It's one of the hunting marks. I haven't done any hunting stuff. Wait, you're saying in Lower Lanasia? I've never done like a hunting group or the hunting party stuff. So I don't really know like how that works or what you do for that. I've seen people like type in chat before, like, hey, there's a hunting group you can join, but I'm not really sure like how to do it or like what it means or what hunting stuff is. Because I've heard of like the hunting trains that will like all form like a giant party and just like go around zones when monsters spawn and like fight them, but it's kind of like all I've really heard about it. Oh yeah, this is the housing area. Does anybody have a house in chat? Crazy Mage, I feel like you probably have a house by now with that many hours. Anybody have like a cool house? You have an apartment? I've been thinking about getting an apartment. I keep on talking about it, but I haven't pulled the trigger yet. Where do you have your apartment? Because I was thinking of either you spend too much money on glam to own a house. That's totally valid. Yeah, I've heard it's very expensive and competitive to get a house. One of the Achievement Hunter YouTube videos? Interesting. Hyperion. I feel like I probably haven't gotten there yet. Sounds like a place I haven't been to. Yeah, I was thinking either like either Lanasia, because I want to be by the water. Oh, it's a data center. Oh, gotcha. Okay, your apartment is Hyperion. Okay, so you're in Primal. Gotcha. Yeah, I was thinking of putting my apartment either in like Lunasia or where am I going? Kengashi? Because I want to be by the water, I think. I think either of those locations like seem very nice. But I just haven't like decided yet. Furniture is expensive? I'm not really sure. I haven't looked at furniture prices. I have no idea. I've gotten some furniture just through like questing, but I don't even know where you buy furniture, to be honest. I assume there'd be some like vendor or you get it on the market. What's this break? How do you get to the... Oh, I need to go up here. Yeah, you and me both. Sometimes, like, I don't know. Sometimes I'm good and I come up with, like, some good designs, but I kind of struggle with like video game interior designing. And kind of like being creative with like a limited set of decorations. But I feel like my apartment would be more like a collection of mementos from the main story quest. Like all of the stuff I've gotten, oops. You know, like this, for example, and the banner, like all the little trinkets and decorations I've gotten from the main story quest, just kind of like hang those up. Like be fun. Do I need to go this way? Yeah. Go check it out. Yeah, I think this is very pretty over here. I like being on the cliffside. I love like the white stone. I think it's very nice. A lot of tips and vids to design yours. Yeah, but there's a lot of like nice guides or like kind of stuff talking about good furniture pieces. Oh, nice. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it seems like very peaceful over here in like Limsa. Like a nice, like kind of sandy beach. Little like tropical plants. Yeah, this is Limsa. This is the Mist. And then the other one I was talking about is in Kugane. Yeah. We can go check that one out after. Check it out next. That one's by the water too, but it's more like colder ocean. Not really tropical like this one. Oh, that's unfortunate. So we can go over there real quick. Yeah, it's always sad when somebody like backs out or doesn't accept. I feel like it's usually DPS. This is probably my favorite city, though. It's so pretty. They did a really good job, like, designing this place. Small houses? Yeah, I'm just looking for an apartment, not like an actual house. Well, it's cool to see there's houses available, though. Yeah, this place is by the water too. I guess it kind of has like some nice, like, you know, sandy beaches as well. But it is like very pretty over here. I just can't decide between the two. I do kind of like the market like stands throughout here. I do like this kind of vibe of like a, you know, commercial district within like the housing complexes. Some interesting houses around here. I remember this one. This part up here is very pretty too. I like the bamboo as well. Yeah, I don't know. I think I kind of like Limsa more actually. Now that I'm kind of like seeing them both side by side. I don't know. Just like such a, you know, vibe to this place. Oh, here's like crafting mats, seeds. I guess these are some like, I'm using often an aquarium that might resemble a shell of the tropical Salton Sea. These are all like seeds. What else we got? Curious crop exchange. It's a shame that like the only farming mechanics in the game are locked behind owning a house. Because I would love to do like farming and have like a little farm plot, but it seems like you can only do that if you have like a house. I hope that botanist would be more farming, but it's kind of just like gathering from like foraging almost. I could have sworn there was like oh, that's why we're looking at houses rather than apartments. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't even know like how much exactly they're worth. I just know it's gonna be like millions of gil. And it's like, isn't like an auction too? Or like you kind of put the money towards it and then just kind of like randomly selected. 3.1 million starting. That's like, that's not as much as I thought, but that's still a lot. I thought it'd be like 20 million or something crazy. Here's a merchant. I know an apartment's like 500,000, I believe. Oh yeah, purchase furnishings. Okay, like these aren't that expensive. Oh, the M houses start at 20 million? Oh god, yeah, it's wild. Yeah, there's some like pretty cheap furnishings here. Orchestrion rolls. These are all like under 10k. You have like little outdoor decorations. Interior stuff's all like relatively cheap as well. Wallpaper, lights, chairs and beds. I think like I need to like look at these in game though. Like it's kind of hard to get an idea of what this like actually looks like when you're just looking at like a little picture of it. Just the icon. I would love if you could like actually like view it in like a 3D. Wait, there's a way to do that? Really? Oh, when you get a farming house. Okay, gotcha. You can like view it in like the actual like 3D model. My cat's next to me right now, and she was like scratching herself and it was shaking my desk, my webcam. It was very funny. You go to your housing menu and test the piece out. Oh, nice. That's cool. Cat tags? Maybe I can grab it. Ah. Her name is Autumn. I got fur all over my face. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, her name is Autumn. She's very sweet. She's always next to me pretty much, like when I'm streaming. I have like a bed that attaches onto my desk, like clamps onto it, so she like lays in that whenever I'm streaming. Well, man, Crazy Mage, I'm very sorry for this queue time. I would have thought that having, you know, two of us would increase our odds, but we're about like 20 minutes in and it's not looking too good. Oh, okay, maybe it heard me. It heard me talking bad about it. Gotcha, so yes. Okay. Now waiting for the DPS. There we go. Okay, I'm excited. I'm excited. Ready for this. Oh, I love the trial music. They're always so good. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, we can't target. Target.
Open your heart to me.
Oh my goodness, that first took a lot of damage, okay. I gotta focus. I don't know what's going on right now. This is very overwhelming. Using etheric residue lingering in your body to temporarily disguise yourself as one of Lakshmi's loyal dreamers. Okay, I gotta figure out when to use that. This music though is awesome. I love like the vocals are very good. Oh buddy.
Rest your weary
So you're really, like,
souls
going-
in my bosom.
What's these? I don't think I know. Oh my god. That's so cool. What the heck? Oh, I probably should use this maybe? Okay. Ah, I'm getting... What is... Okay, this is incredible. This is the best primal
I shall
fight.
free you from your hate.
Let's get you back up, buddy. Oh, they already raised him. That was crazy. I'm like awestruck right now. Okay. Okay. I'm not really sure what happened there. A lot of us died.
To bliss.
We all got knocked off. I wasn't really sure. Did I need to go, like, closer to the boss? It's always, like, so overwhelming doing, like, a new primal fight. Because I'm trying to, like, enjoy the music and, like, watch how cool the fight is while also healing and dealing DPS and, like, understanding the fight mechanics and dodging stuff and... yeah, it's like, it's a lot going on. But that was certainly very crazy. Might be the coolest primal fight I've seen so far. Okay, so that raid wide will acquire. Okay, so we need to use Viral again. So whenever there's. Okay, perfect. Area wide, it's good to pop. Got it. Blue orbs are safe to pick up. Okay. Does the blue orbs recharge your grill then? What it sounds like? I'm assuming? Okay, got it.
Open your hearts to me.
Man, this fight is crazy. Okay, I think I have like a pretty good grasp of the fight now. I think I'm pretty locked in. Wait, that person just walked off. Oh no. Let's get you back up real quick. Do they get pushed off or do they walk off by accident? These lyrics are pretty crazy too to the song. Okay, so now this is where we need to pop our
Rest your
shields,
weary
right?
souls in my bosom.
Okay, so you draw more Burial into your body. Why is that like... Why are you on the ground, little Lullaby? Why are they asleep? This part is so cool, oh my god. That's so cool.
I shall free you from your hate.
Okay, so now I have a real use. Okay, cool. So it didn't knock me back as far this time. Awesome. One person did get knocked off though. Let's get you back up.
Surrender to bliss. Do not your souls weigh heavy?
Oh god. Oh boy, okay. Where are you going, man? Where are you going? No, no, okay. Okay.
Your souls are stained.
Oh no, a tank. Man, I love like this mechanic where we're all kind of like trying to dodge each other's attacks. That's a lot of fun.
I shall free you from your hate.
Ooh, that hurt. This is a tough fight. Yeah, oh my god, I saw I looked away 1 second and I died.
Surrender to bliss.
Yeah, this is like a really long primal fight.
Your souls are
This is crazy.
darkness, hate, solace.
I think this was like, I mean, this has got to be like top 3 fights I've done so far. Like, I might even say like 1, like my favorite fight. That was incredible. Like every part of that was just like so much fun and enjoyable, and music was great. That part when she gets really big was great as well. It was so much fun. Yeah, that was awesome. It's crazy to like compare that fight to like, you know,
You
the
did it
trial
again.
fights in
You
Realm
saved them.
Reborn and even like
I
Heaven's
just
Sword.
wish I could have been more help.
It was so crazy. I want to do it again already. Like I want to go and queue for it again. That was awesome.
So, it looks like the Ananta did have a mountain of crystals after all. Like every other tribe. Gods were all such slaves to our weaknesses.
You slew our mistress! She was our hope, our salvation! Is there no end to your cruelty?
Listen to me, please. I know that you're only trying to protect yourselves because you feel frightened and alone. But that's how we all feel. Don't you see? If we could just turn to each other for help instead of the gods, I'm sure we could find a way to live in peace.
I was gonna say the same exact thing. I was gonna say like that VA is giving it their all right
Your
now.
crystals are important to you, aren't they? Reflections of your souls, right? Well, you shouldn't have to sacrifice something so precious to a primal.
Who are you to question our choice? You who fight without fear? We wish only to live in peace. And if this be the price we must pay, then so be it!
I know there's nothing I can say to convince you. But I hope that one day you look back and see we only ever wanted the same thing.
Yeah, we're just trying to
Be
help.
gone, damn you! Spare me your hollow words, and leave me to mourn.
Oh, I feel so bad.
I'll go. But it doesn't mean I'm giving up. Girabania is our home too. And one way or another, we're going to have to learn to live together. Come on. Alphino and Alize are waiting.
Meanwhile, in the royal palace of Alamiko. Oh, we see Kryle? Oh, because I'm assuming she's over here. Oh, that's right. She's probably telling them that they lost
the savage returns,
Stellum.
and with her tail firmly between her legs, beaten by beastmen, I hear.
It was a shameful display, by all accounts. She may have curried the Viceroy's favor with her bold promises, but in the end, she's just another plodding bungler like the rest of her kind.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did he call her a plodding bungler? She's just another plodding bungler. Okay.
Strange. You would think him a better judge
Is
of
that what they're
character.
saying?
Then again,
Alamon?
I hear she's not averse to a more physical mode of persuasion.
A plodding bungler. Okay.
I thought she rose through the ranks rather quickly, but no longer. If only she had been content with her lot, she might have lived to see the morrow.
Fadola Rem Lupus. Commander of the Crania Lupi, reporting as ordered.
Why do you tremble, sir? Could it be that the Empire's butcher is afraid? That she who walks with death is terrified of her own?
I'm terrified of dying having achieved naught. Gladly would I give my life to win a great victory on the battlefield, had I but the strength.
Alas, you do not. Indeed, you are weak. And born of this weakness is a blind fervor, a raging inferno which threatens to consume not only you, but everyone around you.
Yes, my lord.
You were defeated by the Resistance on several occasions. You misjudged the Ananta and spurred them into summoning an icon. Have you anything to say?
I do not, my lord. My failures are my own. I am prepared to accept your judgment.
Yeah. What are you up to? Where are you teleporting to?
And that is very admirable. However, I've had enough of this dumb show. Give voice to that hunger I see in your eyes, or I will pluck them from your head.
Man, Xenos is so cool. Such a good villain. This whole expansion has had, like, some of my favorite villains so far.
I want...
Like Xenos and Yatsuyu.
I want to make them pay! All of them! Everyone who ever mocked or looked down on me! I want the power to make them pay!
Dola's an incredible character as well. I'm so excited to see, like, where her story leads.
Very well. Then I shall give you a chance. A chance to transcend your mortal limits. Assuming, that is, you are prepared to wager your life for such power.
Transcend, my lord.
Ooh. like the sound of this.
I came here prepared to die. Tell me what I must do.
I don't like the look of this. Yikes. Well, at least we have a primal slain. We've made some progress. You finished then? Good. I'm glad it's over. We had to use force to get the crystals. Alize was not gentle. I wish we could have left on better terms, but that was never going to happen. It could be a problem if they got their hands on any more crystals, though. Never mind. We'll deal with that when the time comes. Oops. I hate leaving it all to you. It makes me wish there were some ways of borrowing the echo. Oh, I get a shore long and a ether current. You've done us a great service this day. Long shall my sisters sing the praises of the Icon Slayer. Let us spare word to them in Sri Lakshmi's passing. Come, friends to Viranila. Oh, we're going back to like the little hub. Man, I can't stop thinking about that primal fight. That was so cool. It's gonna be like stuck in my mind all day now. Gotta go back and do that at some point. It was awesome. And it made me completely forgot about like Yasakani no Magatama. Like I feel like this fight was just pales in comparison to this one. It's crazy. Is it weird that okay. Is it weird that my two favorite primal fights are fighting giant women? Like between Emanation and the Shiva fight are my two favorite. It's very telling. Yeah, yikes. Yeah, these are my two favorite fighting. Okay, we're just gonna move past that. We're just gonna move past that. Also, wait a minute. This was my favorite Containment Bay fight too. It was Sophia. I'm gonna take a quick break. Go get some more water. I'll be right back. We'll be right back. Let's take a little break. Get some water. Go stretch, and then we'll get back to the main story quest. Bro is thirsty. In more ways than one. Okay, I am back. Actually, speaking about Containment Bay, I've been wanting to do this again. This trial again. So Crazy Mage, if you're down, I kinda want to queue for this, if you're up for it. Oh yeah, I never did the extreme versions yet. You're down? Okay, let's do it. Hopefully the queue time don't meet the requirements. Uh-oh. Have you not unlocked these yet? Clearly you have, right? Do it again? Oh, okay. Okay, 30 minutes. Oh, you're a crafter? Yeah, I figured that probably. Yikes. I mean, I don't know that I want to sit in a forever queue. So, might not be able to do this. Yeah, I feel like I had a really hard time like getting a group for this when I first did these trials. I think I had to like hop servers. Do I want some mounts? Oh, if you want to do the like unsynced for the, what am I talking about? The extreme versions? Or these ones? I'd be down. Yeah, let's go for it. Yeah, because I haven't done these extreme versions yet. I've done all of these. I don't know if I have the mounts though. I think I got like one. Yeah, let's go for it. I have no idea like what. Oops, sorry, I didn't do unrestricted. Bad. There we go. I'm not actually sure what the mounts for these extreme versions are. Oh yeah, I gotta watch the cutscene. Yeah, this is Heaven's Ward content. This is like end of Heaven's Ward. Isn't it wolves? I thought it was like birds. Because I know I got a bird from one primal fight. I just forget what it was. Yeah, it's like hawks, I believe. Okay, I remember why I like this fight. I just remembered. Wolves in Stormblood? You'd think it'd be... Oh, interesting. You'd think it'd be wolves in the snow expansion and hawks in the expansion that has like hawks as a form of fast travel. Yes, I have all the horses, yeah. Yeah, it seems weird to me. Like, you think it'd be wolves, right? Yeah. I like your style.
The unenlightened come. To me, my faithful. Come forth, scales of revelation. I would know the weight of your
I forget this fight.
souls.
I forget this portion. I probably should have ran over to the person who was like jumping over there. Oh god, okay. Yikes. How does he have 500 health?
Can you
Sorry
bring
about that.
equilibrium my revelations on?
Oh, there you go, you got it. Probably just because he's level 100 with, like, max gear, I'm assuming. Yeah. And I'm wearing like level 84 gear too, so. I'm like a little behind. Yeah, mixed at home and crafted. Yeah. I don't need that. I don't see about them. Yes, I've done all the coils of Bahamut. Well, I think... Let me check. I think I've done all of them. There was some of them that I don't think I've done the savage versions of it. But yeah, I did all of the, like, normal raids. Yeah, I just had somebody carry me through all those. Like, I couldn't... You can't find a group for those, unfortunately. So I just had somebody carry me through all of them. Have you done them yet? Yeah, because I've done those. Wait, so let's see. Oh, try them like synced someday? Yeah, I'd be interested to like do them like a full party and not do them unsynced. Yeah, so I have all the horses, and this is the only bird I have. I forget where I got this from though. This rose lantern. Yeah. Oh, the bug guy, Ravana? Yeah. That's right. Oh, so have you never done them? Oh, you said you never done them. Same, gotcha. I'd be interested to watch those videos then. That'd be like a fun little, like, actual lore videos I can watch and enjoy and not get spoiled on. Oh, you know, oh, we gotta run through them then. I'd be more than happy to do them with you. We could totally just like run through them. They might take a while, so maybe make a different stream. Yeah, if you got the time, I'd love to like run through those with you.
I would know the weight of your souls.
The story is like pretty good, just to kind of experience the story of all of it. I fell off again. I'm not paying attention. I'm so sorry. Oh, you're on level 15? Oh, gotcha, okay.
Can you bring
I'm so sorry, Crazy Mage. I'm just not focusing right now.
not suffice.
Thank you for carrying me through this. I am struggling. Oh, it didn't give me a... Wait. It didn't give me a resurrection thing. No, you're totally fine. I get, like, I get just distracted very easily. It's not on you guys. It's all on me. I just get very distracted. I just tend to not pay attention. You're totally fine. Don't ever worry about that. It's not your fault. I don't know how many times it'll take to get this mount, Crazy Mage, so it's up to you how long you want to stick with this.
The unenlightened come. Well, one does not suffice. Hear the echoes of truth.
Wants to wash the dog. Oh, that sounds like fun. Hopefully it's a dog that enjoys being washed. I just watched you. I just watched you get flung off the map. Okay, that was kind of silly. I probably shouldn't laugh because I was the one. I deserved that. I deserved that. I totally deserved that. I was laughing at you getting flung off, and then lo and behold. Oh boy, I'm a mess. I'm a mess today. But yeah, hopefully it's a dog that enjoys being washed. Okay, I gotta like lock in. Gotta focus.
To me, my faithful. revelation.
Is it always this, like, right side of the
I would
arena?
know the weight
Oh, I
of
guess you
your
can look up at the
souls.
scale, yeah. I'm just like... Why am I so bad at this game? Why am I so bad? My brain.
Can you
My
bring
brain.
equilibrium? Well, one doth not suffice.
I don't deserve this mount. I don't deserve this mount. I don't deserve... Oh man, why am I like this? I'm so sorry. Just like not in the good headspace. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna not die this time, I promise. Oh man. Okay, so it goes back and forth. I don't know why I have to keep on thinking it's like a one-time thing and then it's done. No. I gotta like move to both ends. Okay. Oh man, I'm just...
The
Oh, what a mess.
unenlightened come.
It's a very distracting fight, alright? There's a lot to look at. Don't judge me.
To me, my faithful. Come forth, scales of revelation. I would know the weight
I'm
of
so
your
nervous right now.
souls.
Okay, so I need to run to the other end. Okay. Because the scale's gonna go on the other side. Okay. Does it just happen twice? Now we're good? Yay. Thank you for clapping.
Can you bring
Thank you.
equilibrium?
Oh my
Well,
god.
one doth not suffice. My revelations are lost.
Man, what a trip. I got it now, don't worry, I got it. Is that a gameplay mechanic? Is that like part of
The unenlightened
their like
come.
boss design? Is what if we just make them all hot to distract the player? They definitely thought about that. They definitely thought about that. There's no way they didn't.
To me, my faithful. Come forth, scales of revelation.
See, okay, you know what the actual problem is? Is I've got small legs. I
would
don't
know
run
the
as fast as
weight
you
of your
guys.
souls.
It takes me longer to go where I need to go. I got tiny little legs. You gotta give me some credit.
Can you bring equilibrium? Well, one doth not suffice. My revelations are lost.
Okay, I have a feeling. My feeling was wrong. Oop. I feel like the drop rates aren't that bad for like extreme mode mounts. Hopefully we'll get it. I've had like fairly good luck with all of the like horse mounts. There's probably like one or two that really gave me a struggle, but
Unenlightened
I feel like for the
come.
most part those are relatively quick.
To me, my faithful.
I believe so.
Come forth, scales of revelation.
That's like the unicorn, right? I don't know if I can check it in. See, I'm getting distracted.
I would know the weight of
The
your
unicorn?
souls.
This one? This unicorn mount? I have Nightmare. Okay, I got it. Okay.
Can you bring equilibrium?
The gold one by the bird. Is that the one you get after you got all the other ones? Oh yeah, Kieran. Yeah. Oh, I got it. Sophic Lanner Whistle? I didn't realize. Oh yeah. Thank you so much, Crazy Mage. Thank you for doing that for me. Thank you for carrying me through an easy fight like that. While I just stumble around and get sidetracked. There we go. I mean, it's a bird. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like him. Nothing like too crazy. So I guess this one has like kind of yellowish wings. And then this one has like red wings. This one's pretty cool. I like the more like black, like darker color and then red wings. Little like particle effects going off of it. Okay, yeah, I'll need to go back at some time because I could probably solo these fights on my own too. They might take a little bit, but I could probably solo these other two containment bays. Won't be too bad. But yeah, I finished all like the Realm Reborn stuff. I just need to do the Nidhogg fight and then get the, you know, mounts. Man, this fight, it was so cool. I gotta do this again at some point. So good. Okay, let's go back to the main story quest. I just hope we won't have to deal with any more primals before we march on Alamigo. Oh, I feel like that's a foreshadowing. Wait, so I have one of the. Wait, so is the Kamuis? I don't know how to pronounce them, but I have one of them. Is this from Stormblood that I have? Because I got this from the Mog Pendium, like the Mog. Okay, so this is one of the, like Stormblood primal mounts. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, because I got this through, like the Mog Pendium, but I wasn't really sure like where it came from. But now I know. Awesome. I guess that makes sense because it kind of looks vaguely like it looks, you know, Doman-esque. Like it kind of has that like, you know, Eastern look to it. Had the Kalliana's beliefs been closer to those of Vera, the crisis could surely have been avoided. If only I had your power, the things I would do. 'Twas your victory. 'Tis only meet that you be the one to tell my sister. Ah, the winds whispered of your success, and your eyes confirmed our testimony. The Lady of Bliss no longer holds our Kalliana sisters in her thrall. For this, we thank you. Plunko did the deed, but we were Plunko did the deed. We were but witnesses to his heroism. However, I feel this is only the beginning, for there is no cure for that which drives the desperate to beseech the gods for salvation. Should they wish to use their crystals to summon Sri Lakshmi again, naught can be done to stop them. We ignore our sisters' plight at our peril. This we know. We shall endeavor to show them another path so that the day you speak of never comes. Oh, sounds good, Crazy Mage. Well, thank you so much for hanging out. It's good to see you and chatting. I really appreciate that. I hope you have a great rest of your night. I probably won't be streaming for too much longer. Maybe like a half an hour or so. We'll do some more main story quest. Not much longer. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Like I said, it was good chatting. We're all in this together, Alamegans and Ananta. We understand that hopefully in time they will too. You and yours will ever be friends, the Vera. On that you have my word. We should be getting back to the Peering Stones. Thank you again, Sarisha, for everything. I keep on mixing up voices. I apologize. Hard to keep track sometimes. Okay, speak with Monaco. Okay, we're going back to... Oh, I can just teleport. I think I'll get flying after this, right? After I finish this quest? I'll have to uncover the rest of the zone then. Oh, Pippin and Conrad are here. Just noticed. Welcome back. Conrad and Marshal Turpin came to render aid, but I hear that won't be necessary. It won't. Sri Lakshmi's gone. But I shouldn't... I should probably... Oh, crap. Oops. Sorry, I missed that dialogue. Incredible. I don't know what to say. If you hadn't been there to stop her, who knows where it would have ended. You saved a lot of lives, Plumko. Take pride in that. It must have been that. This is something of an unprecedented situation. Previous summonings were, to my knowledge, planned well in advance by the tribe as a whole. Indeed, there are several aspects of this incident which bear further investigation. In any event, the Kalyana's supply of crystals must remain limited for the foreseeable future, and ambient ether levels closely observed. Understood. The Alliance will consult with the Resistance and the Vera on how best to enforce said restrictions. Thank you, Vice Marshal. To other matters, then. What news of the Imperials? None, which itself is troubling. It seems as though the skulls and the remainder of the garrison have fully withdrawn to the peaks. We've seen neither hide nor hair of them since Velidonia. Or Velonia? Regardless of their reasons, our path is clear. Father has decided that it is time to advance east. Finally! He was almost most emphatic that you spared further duties for the present. You are to rest. It would not do for the warrior of light to collapse from exhaustion during the march. We may not be as strong or as quick as him, but we are soldiers nonetheless. We can deal with the Imperials. You've earned your respite, so enjoy it. And the same goes for you, Monago. You've been away from your family too long. Don't deny it. As you say, sir. Thank you. We'll make the most of our time here. Much will hinge on whether we can capture or destroy Speculan Imperatorus, though the facility was unassailable from the north. It is very much vulnerable to attack from the south. I know how you feel. We've never taken kindly to people telling me to rest. Naga used to tell me stories about her home, but somehow it didn't really register that we'd be up this high. Oh yeah, we're kind of up on this like little plateau. That's right. Looks like it's up to me and mine to give you a proper welcome. My mother prepared a special meal for this occasion, and I have it on good authority that hers is the finest cooking this side of the Velonia. Honored guests, I pray you partake in our humble offerings as we give thanks to for your many valiant deeds. Those are some giant, like giant chickens. Thank you, sir, for this warm welcome. We are honored to break bread with you and your family. Come, come, eat your fill of our food and drink of our spirits. There is more than enough for all. Well, when you put it that way, don't mind if I do. Oh, it's nice to have like moments like this. It's always fun. She wasn't kidding when she said her mother could cook. You know, seeing her family, or seeing her with her family, I can't help but think of my own. How my father would come home from a hunt with dinner on his shoulder, and Ida would prepare it with herbs and spices. Our mother died when I was little, so she did most of the cooking. We didn't have much, but we had each other, and that was enough for me. But they wouldn't let us have even that. Theodoric, Gaius, of course Father and Ida had to fight. I would have too if I'd been older, but they didn't have to die. It never ends, does it? They call us beasts, and they treat us like them. They push and they push and until someone pushes back. Until someone takes up arms or summons a god. A false god. If the 12 are watching us, what are they thinking? What are they thinking when they see the strong hurt the weak? When people fight and die, nothing gets better, and it just goes on and on and on. Oh man, what do I say? There is no justice, just us. There is no justice, just us. You'd have to ask them or nothing. I don't know. I don't like any of these options, to be honest. This seems too, like, cynical. There's no justice, just us. I don't like, that seems too cynical. You'd have to ask them seems like too unserious and like cheeky. But maybe that'd be good during this moment. Or just like say nothing. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards. I just don't have any thoughts. Just kind of let Lise talk a little bit. I don't think the gods listen to people like me. Thanks for listening. I know I was just rambling, but I feel better somehow. Who knows what the answers are, or even if there are any. Either way, life goes on, and we've got to go with it. Sorry, that sounded better in my head. I must be getting tired. Time to turn in, I think. Tomorrow's another day, eh? Let's see what it brings. Sleep well, Plunko. That was a good little scene too. Yeah, I just love like those kind of more personal, like one-on-one moments. Those are always very nice in the story. Kind of flesh out like the emotional side of some characters. Really good. How long has it been since I last saw my father? Maybe Alphino and I should plan a trip to Charlian. When all this is over, I mean. So if your mother's food is so good, why are you such a terrible cook? Honestly, you've got to get her to teach you the basics while you're here. Because I've got other skills, in case you've forgotten. I'm one of the finest hunters this tribe has ever seen. And anyhow, I don't remember you being a master culinarian. You know who is a good culinarian? Plunko Jr. Oops. There's something you said for a home-cooked meal, is there not? We must cherish these moments, fleeting as they are. The fight will always be there, waiting for us to return. Hey, I get a shore long and ether current. Nice. So now I have flying. Well, we gotta check out the mountain we got now. I look at the birds. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like it. It was like fun to fly around with them. Like so much like the kind of ground travel I don't like that much, but flying with them is really good. Lots of like cool particle effects. Yeah, I need to go back and like grab all the mounts at some point. I don't think it'll take very long. What is this? Miraz Nun is in need of a skilled warrior. Okay, let's do this. Ah, Plunko, might I trouble you for a moment of your time? In recent days, a young seeker of the sun has seen fit to issue me several challenges to combat. I can only assume he means to assume the role of Nun and leader of our people. Tradition dictates the strongest amongst us must take the position. I'll gladly face any who believe they are fit to lead. The problem, however, is this challenger is decidedly weak. Yet no matter how many times I put him down, he refuses to concede. This invitation to duel were a mild annoyance at first, but I've come to find this single-minded determination to be intriguing. In fact, I was hoping you would consider training him. I realize how absurd it sounds to help my rival-to-be, but I'm curious of his potential. If you would take him under your wing, he's likely loitering about Verdjala. Safe travels. Some of them pretty decent music too. Oh yeah, I gotta listen to the music, you're right. Yeah, because I loved, yeah, totally, we gotta listen to the music. Oh, there we go. Oh, I guess this would be, yeah, just the containment music. Oh, it's this way. Yeah, it is pretty good. I forgot that I turned off, like, mount music. It's just because I kind of like zone music more sometimes. Because I feel like it kind of fits more with the vibe. But it is nice, like, hearing, you know, fun, like, fight music here and there. I still love, like, this song, too. It's great. Kind of more like, you know, post-rock. Swaggering Seeker of the Sun. Alright. You! Your lad adventure has been sauntering around the village. What do you want? Miraz asked you to train me? Huh, I don't need his pity, and I certainly don't need you. And I'll prove it after I beat you bloody. I'll defeat Miraz and take my rightful place as none. Buddy, I don't know if you want I don't know if you want this this smoke. Oh my god, that's didn't even like I don't need to like fight him. I just need to like go to fade to black and he's down. Damn it all. Why am I so weak? Alright, fine. If you mean to train me then get on with it. That's what you came here for, isn't it? Dang, he's a little bratty. Good. After a few lessons from you, Miraz will wish he never sent you to me. I refuse to end up like my father. I will become stronger, even if it means accepting my help from my enemy. Where were we? I probably should introduce myself. You can call me Mazette. Now, how about you show me what you can do? Show you my healing spells? Well, hold on a minute. I didn't mean I want to fight again. I want to observe, preferably from a safe distance. I guess that would make for a good fight, and they graze nearby. Let's be off. Wait, what's up here? Oh, it's like a little, like, grave site. It's an interesting find. I love kind of stumbling across, like, just environmental stuff like that. Oh, and there's also a sightseeing thing up here, too. That definitely makes sense. Oh, this is an awesome view. Wait, I wonder if I can fly up to the top of this tower, the Castellum. Is it lookout? Oh, it tells me what to use now. Wait, hold on. It says you've arrived at the Vista. Record it in your sightseeing log by using the emote lookout. Oh, crazy. Okay, I don't think it did that before. Must have been new. The village of the M tribe, perched atop High atop a crag, it is positioned to afford residents a commanding view of the entire territory, and neither trespasser nor prey may pass through unnoticed. As the Garleans deemed hunting culture savage, however, imperial rule has proved harder upon them than most. Okay, I can maybe at least fly to like the platform up here? Maybe not actually. I just want to like find a tall place to like jump down from. It's kind of what I want right now. I want to like jump down somewhere. And I guess maybe it's like this thing right there. Like the little catwalk. Wait, if I jump, will I fall into like the void right there? Oh no, I can't jump. Oh, come on. Don't give me like a giant like catwalk like this and not let me jump. Oh, that's unfortunate. Man. I wanted to fall. That sucks. Alright, well, we'll just head back. Ruining my fun. Okay, so we're looking for gazelles, yeah. Oh, I pulled the earth right. Well, now I can see why my beings earlier were so swift. I feel stronger just from having watched you fight. Maybe I can put some of those moves to use against Miraz. I need a moment to think. Alright, I think I'm ready. I think you're rushing into things. I think you need more time to practice and like train. The title of none is as good as mine. He's like a little like too eager. He needs to like take things slow. So, if your mother's food is so good, why is... Oh, I've already read all this. Oh wait, this is back at the Silence. I need to go over here. Oh, he got turned around. Oh, I think he lost. I think he got his ass kicked. Oh, not again. Why am I so weak? Freddy, you're not giving yourself enough time to like train and practice and prepare. Are you not tired of this fool's errand? Tell me, why is it you seek the title of none? My father was none of the M tribe until his title was stolen and we were driven out of the village. Then, just when I thought things were at their worst, he abandoned me. This is your fault. If you had taken away his title, he'd still be here. Oh god, okay. I'll rip you limb from limb for it if I have to. You wait and see. His father was none as well? There was a time when the M tribe was led by 2 nuns. In the common tongue, it is often referred to as chief of the tribe, but first and foremost, we are father to our people. When our hunting grounds are vast and children many, sometimes necessary to have a second nun, as we once did. After the Garleans invaded, however, our lands diminished, as did our numbers. We agreed only on a single nun was needed. Under normal circumstances, we would do battle, the loser abdicating their title. But his father relinquished it willingly, and left with him from the peering stones. We never heard from him again. Mazet, son of Mat, After all these years, he returns. Why would his father leave him to survive on his own? Perhaps there is someone among our people, or the Ananta, who know what became of him. Take Mazette with you and see what you can discern of his father's whereabouts. You'll like to find him near the southern edge of Verdjala. I wish you hadn't seen that. What a bloody mess I was. None of this would have be happening if my father were still here. It wasn't easy growing up on my own. Once I became none, though, I'll finally get the respect and admiration I deserve. I beg of you, help me defeat Miraz. Are you ready to whip me into shape? I've been thinking about how I need to improve, and I'm fairly certain fending off attacks is my weak point. After all, both you and Miraz bested me with a single blow. I think I have just the thing to practice defending myself. Follow me. Where'd he go? Oh, all the way over here. Okay. To Pike Falls. I think my cat like saw a bug or like a fly go by, and she's like chasing after it. Did you find it? Looking for it? Look what I found. Mark, what is that? Is that 20? That's third? I don't even know. I don't know imperial numbers, Roman numerals that far. What is this? That is 43. Oh, okay, so 50 minus 10. Wait, what? No. Oh, this is 42, sorry. Yeah. 50, yeah, 50 minus 10 plus 2. I mean, I looked it up. I didn't guess off the top of my head. I looked it up. Mark 42 grenades left behind by the Guardians. Can you believe it? Word has it you've dealt with them before, so I'm sure you know what these can do. They'd be perfect for practicing my guard. Now, take these grenades and throw them at me? I'm sorry, wait, hold on. What? I think we kind of, like, missed the point here. He wants me to throw grenades at him. Wait, no need to worry, I've already emptied out most of their explosive powder? I mean, this still seems like a very bad idea. Okay, buddy, I mean, I guess I can throw grenades at you. Alright. Should've emptied them out a little bit more. Or, I mean, that was nothing. Go ahead, toss another. This is certainly a very interesting training method. That one had more power than the last one. I thought that's a bad thing, mind you. Hit me with another. I can take it. I don't think you can, dude. Gah. Hey, I must have forgotten to empty out the powder. Okay, dude, I think you're not very good at this whole training thing. That just means the training will make me tougher. Why, but I could defeat Miraz right now if I wanted. Dude, you need to give yourself more time. Or perhaps after a short break. Yeah, that'd be the best. Those grenades took a toll on me, but I'm feeling much better. My ribs have taken an unusual shade of purple, but I bet that means the training's working. No, I think you have broken ribs. I think you have internal bleeding. I couldn't have come this far without you, though. It's only proper that I ask you to come and see me finally take down Miraz. What do you say? Thanks. You don't know how much this means to me. Let's head to the Peering Stones, then. Miraz won't know what hit him. Buddy, I think you're not. Alright, I'll just follow along. I shouldn't judge, I'll just follow along. Lisette, have you come to challenge me once more for that title of Null? I have, and this time I'll defeat you. Very well, let us reconvene in the valley to the southwest, east. Reconvene? Are you afraid I'll shame you here in front of your people? No matter, well, it looks like we're heading to the valley. There you are. I was beginning to think you wouldn't show. Your time as none of the M tribe ends today. Before we begin, Mizette, there's something you must know. What now? A terrible tale told to me by the Vera. 20 years ago, Makote and the M tribe traveled with a child happened upon their people. He claimed to be a nun who relinquished a child to avoid creating discord within the tribe. Though no longer one of them, he planned to watch over them from afar. One fateful day, the local wildlife were afflicted with a strange illness that drove them into a frenzy. It was as if they were possessed, forming a monstrous herd storming towards the Peering Stone. He could not stand idly by and watch his former home be destroyed, and so he chose to face the beasts alone, leaving his child in the Inanta's care. One after another, the beasts fell as he drove them into a nearby cavern, yet he would not escape unscathed, for one of the creatures stuck him with poison that would soon turn him to stone. His limbs growing stiff, he used the last of his strength to collapse the cave entrance. The remaining crevice that would have allowed their escape was blocked by his cold, petrified flesh. That man was Matt, your father. There are those among who call him a coward for leaving, but in truth he was the bravest among us. Do you recall his blade? It has rested here ever since that fateful day your father gave his life to save us. My father's blade? So it's true then. I hated him for so long, Be strong, Mizette. You are your father's son, and one day you shall make a great nun. Forgive me. My memories of childhood are hazy, but I do recall being taken into an Ananta village shortly after leaving the M tribe. Now I know why he left me all those years ago. He was a hero to the bitter end, fighting to protect our people. And now I would protect them too. I need to speak with Miraz. Excuse me. Ah, you are returned. Miraz, none. I want to apologize for the disrespect I've shown you. You're not to blame for my father leaving. I realize that now. Oh, he has the sword. That's good. You needn't apologize. We are men of the tribe. It is only natural that we might quarrel in one way or another. Now that you know the truth, what will you do now? If you would have me, I wish to rejoin the men. I wish to rejoin the tribe as a Tia. I will become stronger and one day carry on in my father's footsteps. By his blade, I swear it. Very well. You are welcome. I welcome you once more as Mazet Tia of the tribe. Train hard, young one, and become the man I know your father believed you could be. I would also hold a memorial service to honor your father's sacrifice. We do not have his remains, but I pray his soul will at least be at peace. That's very sweet. Thanks for all your help. I might have never learned about my father if you hadn't showed up. And the next time we meet, you'll be addressing me as Mazetnan. At least I hope so. I also expect a rematch for the first thrashing you gave me. I should get going. I have to introduce myself to a lot of people till we meet again. Well, that's a very touching end to that story. That was good. Words fail to express my gratitude, adventurer. You'll make a fine nun someday. When his time comes, I hope you will offer him support again as you did this day. Yeah, that's really good. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it there for today. It's a good starting place. I definitely want to kind of continue the story though, so I'll probably pick up on this quest next and see what's going on. But yeah, I'm gonna call it there for today's stream. But thank you so much for watching, everyone. This was a very fun stream today. I had a great time, so I hope you all enjoyed as well. I'll be back tomorrow with some more Final Fantasy. So I hope you have a good rest of your night, and I will see you all soon. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Yeah, you take care. It was good chatting.